Hello everyone and welcome back to another Thunderstone Quest campaign playthrough as we continue on our campaign with a little bit of a legacy style. Something that I forgot to mention at the very end of our game last time was that we also got to pick part of the legacy style of it is a card from, we decided either from the marketplace or the Guild's Quarter. We didn't want to go just Guild's Quarter because we wanted adventurers able to rank up or level up further through the game, and that might not always be the case or as often as we like if we just got from the Guild's Quarter. So Michaela grabbed the Crystal Dagger from last time, and then I grabbed the Lyncha, the fighter, last time because I really like her and her ability to wield a lot of heavy weapons. So that's why I went with her. So what we're going to do now is this is the setup video for quest number 4, which is retail, and we're going to go through the dungeon first here and show everything in detail. So first we have the Air Temple, which gives a +1 magic resistance, 0 light requirement, and you do, spoils, get to buy 1 item. So we'll go right there. Next we have the Water Temple. 1 light to enter, get you an iron ration if you spoils, and then refill this room from the other level 1 room, then refill that room from the monster deck. So if you defeat a monster from here, this monster will move over, and then the monster deck will go on the Air Temple. Level 2, we have Fire Temple, 0 light requirement, but you do get 2 lanterns out of it, 1 wound, and weapons have a +2 skill, which may cause weapons to be removed, so that's not good for me. My prestige class won't defend against that. Then we also have the Earth Temple, 1 light. And if your total attack, which is physical plus magic, exceeds this monster's health only, by 3 or more, you have +1 HP. You can bet Michaela is going to exploit that. Alright, and then level 3 here, we have the Abyssal Temple. 2 light requirement, +1 wound. Spoils, gain experience equal to your total light. At the end of the turn, place your champion in the level 0 room, which is the Wilderness. Refill this room face down. Turn this room's monster face up before battle. If it is not defeated, put it at the bottom of the deck. So there's a little uncertainty of what's going to happen. And then we have the Celestial Temple, which is +1 health and +2 magic resistance, 2 light requirement, a treasure for spoils, and after battle, place the champion in the Wilderness. For the monsters, we're going to go backwards here. For level 3, we have the Divine Founders. So in here, we're going to find Blinding Avenger, Light Priests, Light Wraiths, or Wraths, Unrelenting Brights, what have you. So they will go right here. Next, we have level 2. We have Fire Servitors, and I completely dropped it. I apologize, but we'll go against Fire Priests, Fire Salamanders, Fire Giants, Efreets, and Elemental Drakes. So it'll be level 2. And then level 1, we have Air Servitors. So we have Elementals, Chokers, Eagle Eyes, Stalkers, a Counter of Truth. And that will go into the level 1. For keys, it'll be my normal green key in the level 1, blue and yellow in the level 2, and then we have purple, orange, and red in level 3. We will be required this time to find 5 keys to open up the room for the Guardian, which is going to be Marcel, Scion Defender. She's a demon humanoid, 6 health, but she also gets both magic resistance and armor. Before battle, roll 3d6s. Even values are armor, odd values are magic resistance. 2 wounds, experience is normal for guardians, and treasure. So we'll flip her over for the giant rat. We'll go into the marketplace. First we have two-handed swords. Two-handed swords are +3 attack, 7 skill to wield, 2 gold, 2 experience, +2 against monsters with before battle abilities. Costs 7 to buy. Next we have the flail. 1 attack, 5 skill, 1 gold, but you get extra attack equal to the hero's wielding level. Worth 4 to purchase. And then lastly, we have the crossbow. 1 attack, 3 skill, 2 gold, and as a dungeon ability, gain +3 attack. Unless a rogue with 6 or more skill wields this bow, you have -1 HP. So you have to be aware of that. But only use it as a dungeon ability. For spells, we have Tempest. So +2 attack if you have a cleric or wizard. And a dungeon ability, if you have a fighter and rogue, draw 1 card. 1 light, worth 7. Next we have Mirror Image. It is an arcane chaos spell. Dungeon ability, choose one of your heroes. Draw the top card from that hero's stack in the village. At the end of the turn, return it, even if it is discarded or destroyed. And then we have Death Pack. 1 attack. It is a chaos spell. After a hero is discarded or destroyed by a monster's ability, gain 1 experience. Or gain 1 experience per level if it is a wizard. So you get something back if you destroy your wizard. For items, we have Ring of Proficiency. So +3 skill, 3 gold. Dungeon, if you have a hero with 9 or more skill, you can draw a card. So similar to Ring of Learning. 1 experience and 6 to purchase. And then lastly we have Daramir's Cloak. 2 gold, magic item, dungeon ability, choose 1 hero. Their skill cannot be reduced. Monster abilities cannot discard or destroy them. Alright, now we'll go on to our heroes that will fight against the defender. For our cleric is Honor Main. 2 attack, 4 skill, dungeon ability, heal 1 wound. Pretty typical for a cleric. However, for level 2, she can heal a wound and gain 1 experience. And level 3, heal 1 wound to gain experience and 1 attack. And not bad skill there either, wielding a spear there, it looks like. So that's our cleric. For our wizard, we have Dark Rend. 1 attack, 2 skill. She's a human wizard. Dungeon ability, gain a wound to gain 2 magic attack. For level 2, gain a wound to draw a card. And level 3, +1 attack for each of your wounds. Dungeon ability, gain a wound to draw a card. With a light, 3 attack, 4 skill. Next we have our fighter. It's going to be a favorite of mine as well. Grimwolf. 2 attack, 5 skill. He's undead human fighter. Level 2, you can gain a wound to +2 attack. And then level 3, gain 1 attack for each of your wounds. And then dungeon, gain a wound to gain +2. And 3 and 6 as well. And lastly, we have our rogue, which is Jadris, who is a 2 attack, 4 skill, elf rogue, 1 gold. For level 2, if wielding a bow, your cards cannot be discarded by monsters. That is a pretty good ability there. And level 3, if wielding a bow, your cards cannot be discarded or destroyed by monsters. 5 attack, 5 skill. For our quest, I will show mine first, and then Michaela will. This is my quest. So it'll be important to do that. And then Michaela will now show hers.
What's
You don't like it?
It works with mine.
It works with yours? Oh, wonderful.
Kinda.
Wonderful. For prestige classes, we're going with our usual. I'm going with the Duelist. If you've been keeping up with this playthrough completely, or this campaign, I think you have an idea of what our prestige classes do. This is hers, Arcane Order. So what really kills me is this one, Meteor Shower, and then when she does this one, Village or Spoils, put one wizard and or spell, one deck, or on top of your deck. So that's what kills me. That's what she did so well last time. So what will happen here is that we'll shuffle everything, make sure everything's shuffled completely. Actually, if you don't mind, Michaela, shuffling one of these decks, we'll just do these fill out real quick. That way, for our first video next time, we can get right into the playthrough. So, for our level 1, in the Water Temple first, we have Eagle Eyes, 5 health. He's a Beast Air Servitor. And then for the Air Temple, we have him again. And then Michaela, are you done? Are you done shuffling? No. So what she'll need to remember is that this card goes face down. It is not face up. So it is a risk we will have to take. And I think Meteor Shower will defend against that because you don't know the...
That will defend against Meteor Shower?
Yeah, because you can't see the health of the monster.
But when it turns over, it'll still be reduced.
Probably, yeah, to read the effect. Alright, so for Fire Temple, we have the Fire Priest, 7 health. All heroes have -4 skill. That is awful for me. And then for the Earth Temple, we have Fire Efreet, +1 festering wound for each of your wielded weapons. Also awful for me. So we'll go right there. So that will go face down. And then for the Celestial Temple, we have the Light Priest. After battle, destroy 1 hero. 8 health, 1 wound, 6 experience, and a treasure. So that will go right there. Alright, so we have shuffled everything. We have decided what we're going to do for if we can defeat the Guardian, what cards are going to be used to battle up against. We have acquired everything, and stay tuned for next video when we start our dungeon quest, or Thunderstone quest into the dungeon. Thank you.